not your mate. I'm not near the gate. No, no, don't touch me. Why are you touching me? What are you doing? You've just assaulted me. I'm away from the gate. Why are you still touching me?
Keep going, step away from the gate.
No, I'm away from the gate. No.
Step away from the gate.
Identify yourself now. Why are you still pushing me?
356
Why are you still pushing me?
Step away from the gate.
I'm away from the gate. I'm away from the gate.
Keep walking.
Identify yourself, please.
PC 356.
Why are you still pushing me? Wow.
You as a security risk. Keep walking.
Why are you still pushing me? I'm away from the gate.
So keep walking.
Stop pushing me. You've just ended your career. You know that.
Keep going.
Get off me. What are you doing? I think you should get a sergeant here. I think you should get a sergeant here.
Just keep walking because I'll take you as a security risk.
I can't do nothing to defend myself because you're in uniform. You'd have me twisted up in a second. Right? It's a public place. You have no authority whatsoever to dictate where I go. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Mate, I'm not listening to you.
Exactly. So go away. Back in your car. Why are you still pushing me?
I'm not letting you in out of that gate.
I'm not going in the gate.
Just keep going.
I am not going in the gate.
You tried to step in that gate.
I didn't step in. I stood at the corner. Like I done at the other side and I didn't go in. No officers came out and assaulted me.
So how do I know that?
You don't know that. You don't know that. But you go on what you do know and what you don't know. You're an absolute idiot. Get back in your car. Do one. Get back in your car.
Step away.
Get back in your car. You've found yourself in a whole world of shit.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Why are you still pushing me?
Step away.
Stop pushing me.
I'm not coming anywhere.
You've just committed several assaults. You've ended your career. You know that.
You
know that. You have ended your career.
Do not
you have ended your career. You know that. You have no idea what you've just done.
But just leave.
You have ended your career. You've just ended your career. 100% you've just ended your career.
Don't come anywhere near the police.
I'm not. What do you mean go anywhere near the police station? This is a public place.
Welcome back to the channel. Credit for this footage goes to the laughing auditor. Make sure to check out his channel and support the solid work he's doing. The video opens outside a police station, right by the vehicle entrance. The auditor is calmly filming in a public place when PC Bell, a female officer, approaches. Her very first instruction, step away from the gate. The auditor refuses, pointing out his standing on a public pavement and not touching the gate. That simple refusal becomes the flashpoint. Almost instantly, the officer labels him a security risk and begins physically pushing him away, not just from the gate, but across the public pavement where he has every right to stand.
No. No, I'm not. Behave yourself. Nowhere near your gate. I'm not your mate. I'm not near the gate. No, no, don't touch me. Why are you touching me? What are you doing? You've just assaulted me. I'm away from the gate. Why are you still touching me?
Keep going, step away from the gate.
No, I'm away from the gate. No.
Step away from.
This is where things move into legally complex territory. We're simply standing near an open gate enough to form a reasonable belief that the auditor posed an imminent security threat. The auditor points out he had done the exact same thing at another gate without incident. From his perspective, he was just standing in a public space. But PC Bell clearly believed that moving him was necessary to secure the station, and that's the crux of the issue. The entire criminal complaint and any subsequent investigation will hinge on two things: the reasonableness of her assessment and the proportionality of her response. Because here's the legal reality: any unwanted physical contact can amount to battery. So, if her use of force is judged unnecessary or excessive, then the auditor's claim of assault doesn't just hold weight, it becomes legally valid.
Wow.
You as a security risk. Keep walking.
Why are you still pushing me? I'm away from the gate.
So keep walking.
Stop pushing me. You've just ended your career. You know that.
Keep going.
Get off me. What are you doing? I think you should get a sergeant here. I think you should get a sergeant here.
Just keep walking because I'll take you as a security risk.
I'm not getting him.
The confrontation escalates fast. The auditor reminds the officer repeatedly, this is a public place. You have no authority to dictate where I go. He calls out her false claim that he was trying to get in the building, pointing out that the camera proves otherwise, and here's where the imbalance of power becomes clear. He says it directly, you know full well I can't defend myself. You're in uniform. You'd have me twisted up in a second. That single statement shows exactly why this situation is so troubling. The officer is physically pushing him down a public pavement, not because of any crime, but because she doesn't want him there. That's not lawful policing, that's raw power being used to override rights.
Identify yourself. No, I'll go wherever I want. It's a public place. It's a public place. You understand that, yeah? You understand what a public place is?
This male's been trying to get into the back.
I'm not trying to get in at all. You're lying. Why are you lying? It's all on camera. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Huh? You seriously just pushed me all the way from there. You know full well I can't do nothing to defend myself because you're in uniform. You'd have me twisted up in a second. Right? It's a public place. You have no authority whatsoever to dictate where I go. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Mate, I'm not listening to you.
Exactly. So go away. Back in your car. Why are you still pushing?
As the exchange drags on, the auditor refuses to back down. He makes it clear, you have no authority whatsoever to dictate where I go. And in this context, his right to a public pavement is open to everyone. Police don't have a general power to move people along just because they don't like where they're standing. Dispersal powers exist, but they're tightly defined, usually needing authorization in advance and tied to genuine antisocial behavior. None of that applies here, which means this wasn't about the law. It was about control.
I would have answered your questions happily. You know, happily answered your questions, but you don't have the right to assault someone.
I believed you to be a security risk.
I was not going into the police station, okay? I understand what you're saying, but we could have had a conversation about it.
You want to move your car in?
No, it's fine. I'll just put it there.
But we could have had, like, now it looks like we've de-escalated it a little bit, so I'm willing to have a conversation with you.
I just want you to leave.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to go in the gate, but I'm not going to leave, okay?
Well, then can you stand on the other side?
No, I won't, because I'm walking backwards and forwards. I'm making a video. I'm doing my work.
Walk backwards and forwards on that side?
No, I won't. I'll stay on this side. It's a public place. You can't tell me where I can walk and where I can't walk. But I'm not going to go into your gate. The gate's closed. Is the building secure?
What happens if the next time the gate opens?
I'm not going to go in. I can assure you that.
I'm sorry, I really don't believe
But that's hypothetical. That's hypothetical. So you go on what you do know and what you don't know, okay? So you've messed up massively. Massively made a massive mistake, you know? Is anybody willing to de-escalate this situation? No one. Yes, mate.
Film what you want.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
A second officer soon arrives, and unlike PC Bell, he tries to calm things down. He explains that the gate is fitted with a sensor, a practical reason for their concern. But notice the timing. This explanation comes after the initial use of force. The auditor sums it up perfectly. All you had to do was have a conversation. And that's the heart of it. So many of these confrontations don't have to spiral if officers simply explain their reasoning instead of jumping straight to physical control. Attention then shifts to the boundary itself. The auditor asks where the line actually is. The second officer points out the hatched markings on the road. But the auditor insists he was nowhere near those markings when PC Bell first put hands on him. That dispute, the exact positioning of the auditor, becomes a critical point. The video footage will likely be the deciding factor in whether the force was reasonable or an unlawful assault.
Is anybody willing to de-escalate this situation? No one. Yes, mate.
Film what you want.
Yeah, I
when
appreciate
the
that.
gate opens, there's a sensor.
I understand.
If you got too close to the sensor,
okay,
you could be breaching security of the police station. Quite simply, don't get too close to the gate.
Right, can I answer you? Okay, I'm not going into the gate. I'm not going to breach the gate. I don't do that. That'd be very silly if I'd done that.
I understand why people be worried that someone
I can't understand that, but what I can't understand is the lady pushed me all the way across the road several times when I was away from the gate.
Talking to the gate.
Okay, so I'm not going near the gate. You can rest assured that I'm not going anywhere near the gate. I'm not going inside the gate. Okay, that'd be very.
All right.
Right, no, we're not, because I need to make a complaint. I need to make a complaint against her. If anything,
processes for doing that.
If anything, she's assaulted me. So I wish to make a criminal complaint against her.
So don't go anywhere near the gate as cars are going in.
I'm not going in the gate.
That stops.
The confrontation on the street wasn't the end of the matter. In his update, the auditor explains that he took the proper channels to seek redress, and this is an important lesson for anyone who feels wronged by police conduct. The first step was a formal criminal complaint against PC Bell for assault. That can be filed directly at a police station or through the Independent Office for Police Conduct, known as the IOPC. From there, the complaint was forwarded to the Force's Professional Standards Department, or PSD. Think of this as the police's internal affairs unit. Their role is to investigate allegations of misconduct or even criminality by serving officers, and in this case, PSD not only accepted the complaint but also took a full formal statement from the auditor and opened an investigation into PC Bell's conduct.
I would have answered your questions happily. You know, happily answered your questions, but you don't have the right to assault someone.
I believed you to be a security risk.
I was not going into the police station, okay? I understand what you're saying, but we could have had a conversation about it.
You want to move your car in?
No, it's fine. I've just put it there.
But we could have had, like, now it looks like we've de-escalated it a little bit, so I'm willing to have a conversation with you.
I just want you to leave.
Right, I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to go in the gate, but I'm not going to leave. Okay.
Well, then can you stand on the other side?
No, I won't, because I'm walking backwards and forwards. I'm making a video. I'm doing my work.
Walk backwards and forwards on that side?
No, I won't. I'll stay on this side. It's a public place. You can't tell me where I can walk and where I can't walk.
But
I'm not going to go into your gate. The gate's closed. Is the building secure?
What happens if the next time the gate opens?
I'm not going to go in. I can assure you that.
I'm sorry, I really don't believe
But that's hypothetical.
The most significant development is that PC Bell was formally interviewed under caution. This is a serious step. An interview under caution isn't a casual chat, it's part of a criminal investigation. The officer is advised of their legal rights because there's evidence suggesting they may have committed a criminal offence. This shows that the Professional Standards Department is treating the allegation of assault seriously. The auditor explains that while he requested certain outcomes from the force, the police made it clear that decisions would be based strictly on their legal assessment, not personal preference. It's important to stress here, this isn't about policy or internal discipline alone. The allegation is that a criminal law was broken. And when that's the case, the process has to follow criminal accountability, with proper interviews, evidence gathering, and potential charges.
Processes for doing that.
If anything, she's assaulted me, so I wish to make a criminal complaint against her.
So don't go anywhere near the gate as cars are going in.
I'm not going in the gate.
That stops the gate.
Okay, but I can. It's a pavement, my friend. I can go right up to the curb if I wanted to.
I'm saying there's a sensor on the gate.
But I am not going to breach.
You encroach within the footprint of the police station. You're going to alter the.
Where is that boundary? Where is that boundary? How's a member of the public supposed to know that? Do you want to show me where as far as I can go? Like, if you want to show me, like, where I can and can't stand, I'm happy.
Hatch markings, yeah?
Yes.
Just stay away from there. Because
I was nowhere near there. I was on the pavement, so I was nowhere near there when she assaulted me. So I was nowhere near there when she assaulted me.
You understand?
I understand what you're saying, but I was nowhere near there when she assaulted me several times. So you've just, if anything, helped seal her fate. She's going to lose her job. And I'm going to have a civil claim off your police force, unfortunately.
The case has now been referred to the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, who will decide whether to charge PC Bell with assault. The aim there is straightforward, a potential criminal conviction and punishment if the evidence supports it. Separately, the auditor also has the option of a civil claim, suing the police force for damages for the tort of assault and battery. This is about financial compensation, not criminal punishment. As he correctly explains, civil proceedings usually have to wait until the criminal process is complete, and there is typically a 3-year time limit for bringing an assault claim. So, what can we take away from this dramatic encounter? You have a right to film in public, including police officers and police stations. Police can only interfere under specific legal grounds, not because they find it inconvenient. Use of force must always be lawful, necessary, and proportionate, and officers must be able to justify it. If you believe you've been assaulted, there is a clear process: criminal complaint, PSD, IOPC investigation, possible CPS referral, and, if needed, a civil claim for damages. This case is a textbook example of the tension between the public's right to freedom of movement and expression and the police's duty to ensure security. Thanks to cameras, the balance of accountability is shifting, and every recorded incident helps define the line between lawful policing and abuse of power.
In uniform, you'd have me twisted up in a second. Right? It's a public place. You have no authority whatsoever to dictate where I go. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Mate, I'm not listening to you.
Exactly. So go away.
If you ever feel you've been treated unlawfully, remember, you have the right to file a formal complaint, which will be investigated by the Professional Standards Department, and you may also have grounds for a civil claim for compensation. This case highlights just how important communication and de-escalation are. The central issue investigators will examine is whether PC Bell's assessment was reasonable, and whether her immediate use of force was truly necessary and proportionate. The Laughing Auditor's case is still ongoing, but it already serves as a powerful real-world lesson in the rights and responsibilities of both citizens and police in the UK. It shows that there is a formal process to challenge police actions, and that with clear video evidence, those complaints can and will be taken seriously. So what do you think? Was PC Bell's response justified, or was it an overreach of authority? Drop your analysis in the comments. And if you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legal insights.